In the first part of this series, we examined how Enugu is evolving through public spaces, schools, institutional infrastructure, and residential expansion. But cities are not only defined by where people learn and live. They are also shaped by how people move, relax, compete, and identify with their environment. In this second part, we turn our attention to developments that reveal another layer of Enugu's transformation. A legacy leisure space, a rethink of public transport infrastructure, and one of the most iconic sports facilities in southeastern Nigeria. Together, they show how Enugu is positioning itself not just as a place to exist, but as a city to experience. As cities expand, one of the first casualties is open green space. That's why the Enugu Golf Course remains one of the city's most important and underrated urban assets. Beyond golf, the space functions as a green buffer within the city, a leisure and social hub, a symbol of Enugu's peaceful planned origins. Globally, cities that prioritize green zones tend to perform better in mental health outcomes, environmental sustainability, and quality of life. The challenge is pressure. As land value rise, recreational spaces often face encroachment, underinvestment, or conversion into commercial property. Preserving the golf course while modernizing access and facilities is a test of Enugu's planning discipline. If managed well, it can serve broader public use, support tourism and leisure economy, and anchor Enugu's identity as a livable city, not just a busy one. Development is not only about building more. Sometimes it's about protecting what already works. Transportation quietly shapes how cities function. For years, Enugu, like many Nigerian cities, relied on informal motor parks that created congestion, reduced safety, and disrupted surrounding neighborhoods. The introduction of Ultramodern Bus Terminals marked a deliberate shift towards organized urban mobility. These terminals aim to separate traffic flow from residential areas, improve passenger safety and comfort, support intercity and intracity transport planning. From a development perspective, this is significant. Efficient transport reduces economic friction, saves time, and increases productivity. But infrastructure alone is not enough. For bus terminals to succeed, they must be paired with route planning, enforcement of usage, integration of private operators. If implemented consistently, these terminals could change how people experience movement in Enugu, reduce chaos in city centers, and modernize the city's transport culture. Urban mobility is not glamorous, but it's foundational. Few structures carry emotional weight like sports stadium. The Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium is more than concrete and seating. It's a place of collective memory, youth aspiration, and regional pride. For decades, the stadium has hosted football matches, national events, cultural gatherings. Recent upgrades and renewed attention highlight an important truth. Cities don't only grow forward, they renew their icons. A functional stadium supports youth development, encourages sports economy, and keeps talent within the region. But again, sustainability matters. A stadium thrives when Programming is consistent, maintenance is prioritized, and access is inclusive. If properly managed, the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium can remain a rallying point for the city, a platform for youth expression, and a living part of Enugu's urban story. Across both batches, a pattern emerges. Enugu's transformation is not driven by spectacle, it is driven by layered decisions. How they move, where they relax, and how they gather. The golf course reflects restraint. Bus terminals signals organization. The stadium preserves identity. This is what quiet urban change looks like. Not perfect, not complete, but intentional. The real question facing Enugu is not whether development is happening. It's whether planning outlives politics, maintenance outlasts construction, and people remain at the center of growth. Enugu may not shout about its progress, but the coast city is changing, and those paying attention can already see it. If you found this series useful, like the video, share it, and subscribe. More conversations like this are coming.